Hey guys, it's Hey guys, it's Peyton, and today I'm going to be doing my Reading Rush 2020 TBR. This is for like the summer reading rush. I don't know if there's going to be more. Earlier this year there was a stay-at-home reading rush, which I didn't really get because weren't we staying at home anyways? We normally are, but it was fun. I think I vlogged the whole thing. I normally accidentally do daily vlogs for the reading rush every single time. I just end up having a lot of fun and I end up vlogging too much to the point where I just need daily clips. I probably will be doing daily vlogs, so stay tuned for that and we'll see how well I do with my TBR this year. I normally do pretty okay, or either fully complete my TBR or almost all of it, because I try to keep it smaller for myself so I don't overwhelm myself. I'm not the quickest reader. I know my limits. I just don't read that fast, like a page per minute. That is not me. But I try my absolute best, man. I really do. If you don't know what the Reading Rush is, it is a readathon. It used to be called the Booktubeathon. I think I've been doing the Booktubeathon since it was announced the first time. I'm a Booktube granny. I've been here for a while. They renamed it the Reading Rush. There's a whole website and like a YouTube channel to explain it. I'll put the announcement video down below, but there's 7 challenges and it's a week long of reading. I think it's the 20th to the 26th this year. Yeah, you can just attempt the challenges if you want to and read as much as possible, and it's a lot of fun because most of the community comes together and does it, and I just enjoy it because it's like the biggest readathon on Booktube and we just all do it and I just love it. Also, can we appreciate the Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me? Sure, okay, sorry. I am going to be attempting to read 4 books this time around. I think I'm skipping a few of the challenges or like changing them because I don't care and I want to do what I want. I want to do what I want and read the books that I want and not have to like change anything. I want to read books that I currently am wanting to read because that's going to get me to want to read so much during this week. So the first challenge... My dog needs to stop barking. She's not even in my room this time and she's still ruining the video. Okay, the first challenge is read a book with a cover that matches the color of your birthstone. I decided to go with Girl Serpent Thorn by Melissa Bashar Doust, and this book is white primarily and my birthstone is a pearl. My birthday's in June and pearls are white, so this is mostly a white book. I just bought it and all I really know about this one... Why do I have freaking washi tape on the back of it? Oops. This book is a female romance fantasy book. I believe the main character's Persian, so I've heard, and that's most of what I freaking know. I literally picked it up because I heard it was a female romance fantasy book. I don't know if it's a standalone or if it's going to be a series. Like, I have no idea, but I think the main character is kind of evil. She's like a princess. She's like an evil princess or something. Let me look at the description real quick. A princess cursed to be poisonous to the touch. Oh, I remember this. This reminded me of kind of Shatter Me. I think she like can kill you if you touch her. Like Shatter Me vibes for real. So I think she has spent her life hidden away. She has a twin brother and maybe like he's the prince and that's who everyone focuses on. Like they hide her away for some reason, and her twin brother's wedding is approaching. She is going to reveal herself for the first time. It also talks about how below in the dungeons there's a demon who holds the knowledge she craves and the answer to her freedom. Above is a young man who isn't afraid of her, whose eyes linger not with fear but with an understanding of who she is beneath the poison. She begins to question who she is and who she is becoming, human or demon, princess or monster. So my camera just ran out of storage and I was so freaking confused why it stopped filming, but here we are now. But what I was talking about is how I really love morally gray characters where you don't even know if you should be rooting for them because they're just that freaking evil. The book that I'm writing is kind of like that. Like, I love characters where they just do all types of horrible things and you're like, wait, should I even like this person? Like, you just feel an internal conflict in even yourself, and I don't even know where the female romance is coming in this. I just know that everybody's been promising it and I'm super excited to see how this book is going to be. It's really short. I thought it'd be perfect for a readathon because of that, and I've just been really excited to read it ever since I saw the cover and everybody talking about it. So challenge number 2 is read a book that starts with the word the. Wow, that one is pretty easy to find. I feel like so many books start with the word the, so this challenge kind of made me laugh, but here we go. I decided to read The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. I just recently reread Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon, and I absolutely love that book, even more than the first time. Originally I gave it a 4 stars, and now I gave it a 5 stars, and I never read this book, and I really want to read it and watch the movie. This one also could have worked for the Pearl challenge because there's white on it. I think I just got the audiobook of this as well, so this is certainly going to be easier if I can do that, because audiobooks help things speed up a little bit. But I believe this is about a one-day romance. I think the main girl, Natasha, she is about to get deported. She lives in New York City and she's about to get deported back to Jamaica, which really freaking sucks, and I'm sure that's going to be a heartbreaking part of this book. And I think she meets this guy named Daniel on her last day in New York City, and looks like the world brings them together. They have a magical freaking one-day romance, which I'm kind of worried about because I really hate insta-love, and I heard that this is going to be very insta-lovey, which obviously you can assume that because, you know, they're falling in love in one day. And I'm also scared that this is going to be heartbreaking because if she really does get deported and like they're like away from each other forever, like I'm going to die. So I'm super nervous about actually reading this one. Is it happy or sad? Like, I don't know if this is gonna be a depressing book or a happy one, but I'm super excited to give it a try though, since Nicola Yoon is so great. I actually met her before and I got both of my books signed by her, so she's so freaking cute. Like, one of the nicest people I've met. When I told her like how much I loved Everything Everything, like she was so sweet. Like, she was so happy to hear it, and oh my god, like I love that woman. Like, she's so cool, and I can't wait for her to write more books. The third challenge is read a book that inspired a movie you've already seen. So this is a challenge that I'm going to be switching up because I really didn't want to freaking watch a movie first and then read the book. I'm sure there's something that I could have done for that, but I just didn't want to. So I'm switching it up and I'm just going to watch the movie for The Sun Is Also a Star. It's $5 on Amazon, so I just bought it and I just watched Everything Everything for the first time. Absolutely loved it. So that one's also $5 on Amazon. So definitely go get those because they're so cheap, and like, why not? So I just thought I would switch it up because I really didn't want to watch a movie first and then read a book if I didn't already have one for that. So I just, whatever, who cares? I can tweak the challenge if I want to. The fourth challenge is read the first book you touch. So this one's interesting. I'm going to do it live on camera to figure out which book I'm going to read for this one. I have 3 options for it. So we have The Betrothed by Kira Cass. We have The Abyss Surrounds Us by Emily Skrutsky. And we have, oh, this is not the right book. We have War Girls by Rory Power. These are all pretty short, and I actually have the audiobooks for these 2 for my library right now, and this one is super short. So I thought these would all be good options to see which one I will touch first. So I'm gonna like mix them up on the floor. Like, I don't even know. And this is probably not even doing well, but we're gonna freaking find out what book I freaking do. Like, I'm just slamming them all over the place. Okay, I'm gonna touch one. I'm gonna try not to look at them. Oh, I just touched the floor. I touched the floor again. Touched the floor again. Okay. Okay, looks like it's going to be Wilder Girls by Rory Power. This is, I think, a horror YA book, and it's female romance, I believe, and I've heard a lot of mixed reviews, so I'm super excited to see if I like it. The author just came out with a new book that sounds super interesting. I don't know really what the horror is in this book, and I don't think I really want to find out. I think it's about a group of girls from this school that are put under quarantine. Wow, that hits too close to home. It started slow. First the teachers died one by one, then it began to infect the students, turning their bodies strange and foreign. So this might actually be horrifying to read right now during the coronavirus. I think I'll be okay. I'm interested in this book, and my friend Zach from Zach's Books actually got me this for my birthday, so thank you so much again for that. Go subscribe to him. And I don't know, I got the audiobook. I'm sure I can power through this pretty quickly if I need to. The fifth challenge is read a book completely outside of your house. I simply will not do this. I could read it on the back deck of my house, but it's boiling hot in North Carolina. It is so hot every day, and I've tried to read out on my deck, like even with shade, and it's just not fun. Like, I am boiling, and I know that it's just not gonna happen. So I'm just not going to do this challenge. I prefer to read inside anyways. I do love like being outside sometimes and like hearing the wilderness and just all the nice vibes, but only when the weather is feeling nice and not making me sweat, because girl, I sweat in 2 seconds. I go outside and I am a drenched rat. I can't do anything about it. Nothing works. Like, I'm not even kidding. I am that person that like nobody else will be sweating around me. I'm not even doing any physical activity whatsoever. I just walk outside and I am drenched, and I see all the other girls around me, like they're fine. They look perfect. They're not even the slightest bit of sweat on their forehead, and I am dripping. Even the dudes aren't sweating as much as I do, and it makes me furious. I don't know what to do about it, man. My dad gave me some bad genes with that because it's his fault. So challenge number 6 is read a book in a genre that you've always wanted to read more of. What did I do for this one? What? Oh, I think I have an option for this, and it's something that I'm combining with a later challenge. It's going to be War Girls by Toshi Onyebushi. This is like a futuristic sci-fi sort of book. It takes place in a futuristic Nigeria in what year? It's 2172. So it's a sci-fi book, and I believe there's like aliens. I might be making that up, but like the earth is unlivable, and I think people are moving to space. The lucky ones who have escaped to newly formed space colonies, but those remaining are left to deal with the aftermath. And I believe this book is about 2 sisters who are living in that remaining aftermath. They are still holding on to hope that the world can be okay. And I freaking love books about like the world ending, or actually not books, I love TV shows about the world ending. Like specifically, I'm into that, and I don't ever really read sci-fi all too much. So I think this works for a genre that I don't do too much because I really kind of stay away from it for some reason. This also is going to work for the 7th challenge, read a book that takes place on a different continent than where you live. It took me forever to try to find a book that would work for this, but this book takes place in a futuristic Nigeria, which is in Africa. I'm so pleased I remembered I had this book. I got it from YALLFest. I saw the author on a panel and I ended up buying his book because he just seemed so freaking cool. He was like in conversation with Holly Black, and yeah, do my like family just try to be as loud as possible? Like they like stomping up the stairs right now, like stomping like a giant. Like why must you be so loud? This one seems like it's going to be such a they really try to ruin every video and live show that I ever film. But this one seems like it's going to be a crazy ride. I think there's going to be a sequel coming out at the end of this year, so I really want to get on to the bandwagon and join this because one, this cover is very striking. Like this girl looks so cool. It looks like she has some mechanical arm. Like this is futuristic, and I don't normally read that, but I'm ready for it. I think I'm ready for it this time. So here is my TBR for the Reading Rush. I don't know, they're all kind of the similar heights. Other than War Girls, that one's definitely going to be the biggest book I have to read, and hopefully I can power through it and that I'm really into it. But I think I have 2 of these on audiobooks, so that should help me a lot. And I think this is possible in 7 days. I think I can do this. So wish me luck. I will be vlogging it, so definitely stick around so you can see those videos of me doing it. Hopefully my daily vlogs work out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what you're hoping to read during the reading rush. I would love to know. Are you going to be daily vlogging it as well? Just let me know anything you want to. Like this video, comment down below. Have a good day. Please subscribe. Make sure to follow all my social medias, which are linked down below, and go click the bell button, which is right by the subscribe button, which you should have already clicked, and goodbye.